things we talked about today were peek and pop and quick actions. So I'll show you some peek and pop. Join mail, and peek and pop is really about exploring your content or dipping in and out of content without losing your place. And so in email, as an example, the old way to do it, of course, would be to tap. You're committed now to view the email. If you go back, it's now unread, and quite often you probably want to mark that for later on. Now, of course, with a peek, you can sort of see it, and if you release your finger, you go straight back to where you were, so you don't lose your place. You can do this just by exploring multiple emails. If you do want to commit, then you just press a little deeper, and it pops you straight into the content. It's a great one for mail. In messages, the same applies. So within messages, if you want to peek at multiple messages before deciding which one it is that you want to look at. So here we just press a little harder and we pop into the message. Now once I'm in messages, I also want to explore potentially some of these links without losing my place again. So things like the flight time that you would have seen in Keynote, it loads up the content, but it's still in peak. So if I release my finger, I go straight back to where I was. Same for things like web links. Now it's loading the web content. If I want to commit, I just press a little harder and it pops me straight into that. Once I'm in Safari and exploring web content, I can also peek from here. So now I can peek at articles within Safari and I go straight back without losing my place again. So I think this would be really cool. So that's peek and pop. The other one is quick actions. So quick actions is about allowing people to do what they do most really easily from their home screen. Of course. And so things like the phone app, you can create in your contacts or call your top 3 favorites. You can slide your finger up to select, or you can release and just tap. Same for camera. It's a popular one, of course, selfies. Video, slow-mo and photos. So if I was to slide down and take a selfie, you got yourself there.
Works every time.
So really, it seems to be popular with all the kids. We've also got things like photos, so you can go straight to your most recent or favourites right from the home screen again. Some other third-party ones you may have seen in the keynote as well. Things like Instagrams, if you want to post straight from the home screen. In fact, within Instagram, they've already started working on this. You can now peek and slide up, and you'll get some quick actions to then like or share without committing again to that particular content. And you're straight back to where you were. So this would be really great to see how the app developers continue to do this. Other popular ones, things like Facebook. You can update your status straight from the home screen. Instagram we've already done as well. Do you want me to show you live photos?
Yeah, please, yeah.
And so live photos, we've really created a new way to take photography. It hasn't changed in a long time. And so if I go to the portraits here,
and when you're actually within
now the key here is when you're swiping, you'll see a subtle movement or vitality of the photograph, and that indicates that it's a live photo.
Traditionally, you've gone.
And when you press on the photo, that's when it comes to life. It captures that movement and sound for about 1.5 seconds before you take the still and after as well. So this is just reliving those moments of joy or things. You can imagine a photo of your mum in 10 years or something like that. It would just be an incredible experience. Taking the live photo itself, it's always on, straight out. Now you can turn it off. So you can turn the light off.
Same thing works with a lot of other conventional.
But standard it's on. And so a really important point is it's just like taking a regular still. In fact, it is a regular still. It's a high quality 12 megapixel still.
When you storage, does it take up more storage than a typical?
It only takes about twice the normal photo. So for that movement and sound, it's about twice. Now when you take the photo, it'll have a little live indicator up here at the top of the display, and when it disappears, it lets you know that it's now stopped capturing for that still. And you don't have to wait for it to stop. You can keep shooting just as you normally would, right? If you want to take lots of quick successive photos. But if you want to capture a real moment in time, then you wait for that to come off, and you'll get all of that movement for that still. Another one I didn't show you is within Camera Well. You can now peek into the Camera Well and just swipe through some of the photos that you've already taken without losing your place, so you're straight back to shooting. So that's really cool. The other feature you would have seen is 4K video. This is cool. Landscapes. I'll show you I've got a couple here actually. There's the ducks one. It's kind of cool. Sorry, my hand's shaking a bit. And now the new feature here as well is you can actually zoom in while it's playing back. You can see just that incredible quality.
It looks pretty good. I mean, look at
We've got another really nice one here, again from, it's a shot. There it is. A nice one as well. This has got a nice bit of reveal.
I'm sure.
The kayak coming out.
So that's an email. Great example. This is their just
So that's 4K. You can edit 4K in straight in iMovie. So in iMovie, I've got an edit open right now, and you can have up to 2 simultaneous streams in the edit out of iMovie. So it's 4K.